were more susceptible to the radiation poisoning than adults. You have to go through multiple checkpoints. Multiple settlements had to be relocated, but they had 2 hours to prepare to evacuate and leave. There are 3 different types of radiation: alpha, beta, and gamma. Gamma radiation can pass through everything. None of the citizens knew of the accident happening until 36 hours after the accident. The radiation levels in the exclusion zone are now more or less than 1 million times lower than in 1985. April 26, 1986, it was decided at Chernobyl to take advantage of reactor number 4's downtime by carrying out a safety test on an emergency cooling feature. At 1:24 a.m., the protective system wasn't working at the same moment. A huge catastrophic surge in power caused one explosion. The core reactor of number 4 was destroyed. A huge cloud rose into the sky, spreading large amounts of radioactive fuel and materials into the atmosphere. Leonid Tikhonov, he was the senior control chief the night of the accident. He was very young and not experienced. He lost the level of capacity and it increased up to 10 megawatts, so the reactor almost stopped. The reactor is less stable the lower it is, so the only way you can increase the level of capacity is to pull out all the control rods, in which there was a total of 118 rods. The level of the reactor increased immediately. It wasn't minutes, it was just in seconds. It went from 0 to not even 100%, but 10,000%. It was way higher than they've ever had the reactor running. From the explosion, the reactor roof spun literally like someone was flipping a coin. It landed sideways, and that's how it still is today. Keep in mind, the roof weighs tons. The town was so early developed that it was reported as the worst devastation in the world. Chernobyl was founded in 1193, but the official date of the city/town was built in 1979. The accident being in 1986, meaning the entire city was only 7 years old. The short-term impact of the accident is 31 people died as an immediate result of the Chernobyl explosion. 2 workers died at the site of the explosion. Another died in hospital soon after due to the injuries, and 28 operators and firemen are believed to have died within 3 months of the accident. 50,000 people used to live there, and everyone only had 2 hours to evacuate and leave. They were told they were going to be able to come back, but that obviously never happened due to radiation. Long-term impact of the accident basically made it so the town of Pripyat can't be lived in for millions of years. Nobody can live there anymore because of the radiation poisoning. However, they do tours.
Like White Claw?
This is going to be like 12 White Claws in one shot.
Usually we say budźmo, that means cheers, or na zdrowie. Подождите, а вам чуть-чуть, иди с хлопцами чуть-чуть. I just told her drink like a little bit with you. Hey!